Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, right snarky intro later. Our first game this week is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which rhymes with tries. Now I'm writing it down, should have done this as a limerick. And this requires knowledge of real-life systems like the 24-hour clock. Steady on, game. Dog barking. Not you, Toffee.
So like it's actual proper noir. We must play this in French, with the accents and everything.
Ho-ho. You all know I like my weird games, and I like my puzzle games. So what could be better for immediately grabbing my attention than a weird puzzle game? Weird in a very po-faced, stylistically cell-shaded way that's immediately reminiscent of Suda51's early work, which is a double plus with me. Is my voice loud enough now? I put my face really close to the mic. There's 4 buttons, one of them has 1 stain on it, one of them has 2 stains on it, one of them has 3 stains on it, and I'll leave you to figure out the rest for yourself.
I thought that said pornograph starts playing.
Lorelei and the Lazy Eyes, oh fuck it, I keep calling it that by accident, is sort of what Resident Evil would be if he replaced all the zombie killing with combination logs, and if it were directed by Blake Edwards and starring Audrey Hepburn. Oh, how are you at backwards reading?
Brilliant.
What does this say?
2nd floor, open to the enlightened.
A fucking back button. My kingdom for a fucking back button.
Nah, you don't get one. It's like the pilgrims of old.
You're a mysterious woman, possibly Lorelei, but possibly not, who shows up at a deserted hotel to solve the mystery of who the fuck she is and what she's doing there. This is hard. Oh, Jesus.
See, that doesn't... Yeah, this does feel like an aptitude test, doesn't it? This should have been the SATs.
Oh, I'm coming back to this.
You see why Marty hates Roman numerals.
Lorelei definitely has some fascinating vibes, and there's a depth to the underlying story you can really sense coming off its world-building documents, so I'm going to give it a recommend if you like games about flexing your brain meats, but to focus on a couple of niggles, I'm increasingly annoyed by puzzles that seem obtuse until you realise all you need to do is explore the environment until you find the one document that flat out tells you the answer. That's not rewarding me for being clever, that's rewarding me for remembering to dust in all the corners.
It's trying to tell me something.
Are you trying to hint at the answer, or are you just being a dick?
No. Well, are those the only 2 options? Hold on.
Now, I'm going to place a little bet here. Is this going to be a fucking 4-digit code lock on this door?
It's
what
locked.
do you fucking know? No, the tube! The tube!
Okay.
Oh, well, the code's right there. 410.
Yep.
Thanks, game. Oh, I don't know. Secondly, while I applaud the spirit of streamlining, basing the controls strictly around 1 button feels more like trying to show off, and this game's menus are crying out for a fucking back button. I mean, we've all got controllers with more than 1 button, what is the point of this? Unless you're planning to port the game to a fucking garage door.
It's alright, chat. We'll go to the next game in a second. We're just getting his confidence back up after the beating we took.
Our next game is Mini Shoot Adventures, which in contrast to Lorelei's title, tells you everything you need to know. It's about a miniature ship, shooting things, and having adventures. They look like raspberry drop biscuits. Well, I don't want this to turn into Vampire Survivors, do I?
One of the greatest games of all time.
If you like games where you don't fucking do anything.
Those are my favorite. Have you heard of Hellblade?
I know it's awfully dismissive to say that any given game is just X meets Y, but look at what I got to work with here. It's the first Legend of Zelda game meets twin-stick shooting. That's literally what it is. Oh boy, a chicken nugget.
See, this would have kicked Zelda's ass if it had come out back then.
This would have never fit on the fucking cartridge in those days.
No, it wouldn't have.
Okay, let's go back.
I feel like I'm in danger.
Oh shit.
How can I?
I can't go back. I fucked myself up now.
You done it now.
You're a little ship exploring an overworld, going through dungeons, unlocking abilities and collecting keys to access new areas, frequently getting into bullet hell fights with other ships who had the profound lack of good judgment to be born a different colour than you. Well, it's nice to be able to monetize something you really enjoy doing.
I don't know. To me, it's a mental thing. Like, I really want a separation. A thing that makes me go, I'm only doing this because I like it.
Well, that's masturbation, isn't it?
I monetize that too. Just can't help myself.
Oh, finally, some actual fucking plot. Still, I would describe Mini Shoot Adventures as a very nice game. It's so easy on the eyes. Everything's nice, soft colours, black outlines and untextured floors, so you can instantly distinguish the enemies and bullets from the background. And it clearly knows its stuff when it comes to game feel, too. All the little touches, like the sounds all work and the effects that come off the things when you shoot them. Because this game, I play like 2 hours of it and barely feel like I've played anything. Hellblade 2, I'm having to stop every hour or so because it's just making me feel so miserable. I get emotionally exhausted from all the close-ups of the lady's face while she's looking really distressed. And I'm thinking, blimey, you've got big teeth. Did they mocap your teeth as well? It's like a great big bowl of perfectly acceptable custard, primed for a long afternoon zoning out with a podcast. So it would be a shame if the creators had ambitions to be anything more than that. It's so nice and basic looking, your eyes just sort of bounce right off it. The environments become difficult to navigate just because everything's so clean and bland. There are very few noticeable landmarks for you to navigate by. Ah, here's one I owe you, motherfuckers. Oh shit, bullet hell, bullet hell, bullet hell. Wasn't it Captain America who said, even if you're the only one there, if you know you're right, your job is to dig in your heels and say, no, you move. Die, jam drop biscuit aliens. Don't think we could come to understand the difference in how biscuit chewy centers.
God, I wish.
I don't want to be mean, but my point is that while a big bowl of perfectly acceptable custard is something I very much appreciate filling up my tummy, it's not something I can get particularly excited about, for all that. Whatever doesn't kill you just makes you, etc.
Your little ship character technically has cyan hair. Oh my god, he does.
Oh my god, you're right. Can't believe I thought this game was fun. A 4th stage? Man.
Game feel.
How many Cheerios did you eat this morning? For the sake of comparison, Dark Souls, in this analogy, would be a big bowl containing the tastiest custard you've ever eaten and a couple of highly aggressive scorpions.
Fucking... What is this?
Phew. Textbook. No hit run. Eat
First
it.
try.
People who say I'm shit at games. Our next game is Starstruck Vagabond, a solo project by, what's his name? Ben Yathzi Croshaw, some big shot on YouTube about 15 years ago, apparently.
It was suggested this morning for Yahtzee to wear a fake mustache.
Hello, my name is Thartzi Smoshaw. Starstruck Vagabond rather overtly cites Stardew Valley as an influence. Thought I wouldn't notice the initials, didn't you, Mr. Croshaw? And while it does ape the 16-bit cartoony low-realism job simulator thing, it's more along the lines of an Elite Dangerous-style trading odd-jobbing space simulator than anything farm-adjacent. Oh yeah, look at that horrible clashing shirt.
Lots of guys want to beat me up right now. Fine.
Yeah, but what can you do about someone who might accidentally cause the end of the world? You can't reason someone into not being stupid.
Good advice for social media.
Well, you certainly need to reinvent yourself lately.
Shit.
You take out your ship, which from the outside looks about as sleek and aesthetically designed as a hamster maze built from old dishwashers, pick up cargo from one planet, spend 10 minutes crawling across space, and drop it off on another, eerily similar planet, but with plenty of side gigs that will take you to wild planets, broken down other ships, ruined derelicts, and... oh, actually just those 3. Music's by, of course, Sam Horton and Joe Collinson, 2 very talented fellas who did the music for BPM Bullets Per Minute. 3 crates of bananas. Yeah, I could fit that into the schedule.
I gotta be honest. I didn't watch ZP in high school. I was working on my own site in high school.
Well, fuck you then. But you all know I love a good post-dad game, and Starstruck almost feels like something designed precisely for someone like me. What I liked about Elite Dangerous was that it was mostly relaxing, meditative trips through space, but with the underlying spice that comes of knowing that every now and again we'll get attacked by pirates, or crash into a sun or something to wake us up.
Blizzard sold. It was £2.
Oh, bum. Alright, what did I ruin this time?
Should be a pro at your own game. Let's go.
Oh shit, we're moving! And we're still in the asteroid belt. Phew. And far though it be from me to assume the intentions behind Starstruck Vagabond's design, it seems like the repetitive workaday tasks are there mainly to lull you into a nice, comfortable doze, so it can feel extra special when weird surprise story events happen, like the ones involving the unlockable crew members. Oh, banana bread. Muffins, scones, cinnamon rolls.
You're on that diet, so you can't have it all.
Sticky buns. Well, I guess I'm taking a little break to get through all this. Like I had one of the sticky buns this morning with my coffee. And I thought, that was tasty. Let me just check the calorie count on that. I was like, oh, well, that's my entire limit for the day gone. And the writing of the story scenes is actually pretty good, possibly worthy of a modestly successful light sci-fi novel. So I like it, but it'll probably turn you off if you're expecting something thrill-a-minute, because I like referencing my own shit. Fuck you. If I can't do it, who can?
So it won't be a huge drop for us, but
Well, you didn't do much.
yeah.
I made the whole game.
DMB Lon 99 on his $5 says, when we get the edited Yahtzee tries, we need more Yahtzee and Co's placed over anime clips, like the one with over JoJo's.
Yeah, Jesse likes those little gags.
Oh, 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
What can I say? I'm very much immersed in the post-dad lifestyle these days. I like my entertainment to have fewer thrills when at any moment my wife might call and tell me the baby accidentally swallowed a fridge. Our final game this week is Nine Souls. Souls without the U. Don't think it's one of those Dark Souls knockoffs that just bungs souls in the name to trick a few confused grandparents buying Christmas presents. It's actually a Sekiro knockoff. Astound me with your knowledge. Oh wait, it's Pokey from Earthbound. Oh, well, priorities. Gotta blaze it. 420. You're a cat samurai thingy who's some kind of undercover assassin or something, and you need to defeat the Nine Souls for some reason. In my view, a code name should in some way disguise the intention of the project. It's like if Operation Paperclip was called Operation Hire All the Nazi Rocket Makers. Okay, don't go in the water. Well telegraphed game. Alright, now we're getting to it. Fucking finally. Yeah, it's difficult enough to absorb the story when you're streaming, but I really felt like the game wasn't meeting me halfway. The game does the deep lore thing, where it doesn't tell you much early on and you piece it together as you go, but I still don't feel that my motives were being made clear enough on a moment-to-moment level. Boy, this is a nice village. I wonder when the villains will come and set fire to it. We're being contacted by science fiction character. By Wheatley from Portal 2.
Is that what the plot of the story is going to be? They burned it down themselves?
Whoops, well, I wouldn't have called that. You're supposed to press and hold RB after a successful parry. Oh. Core gameplay's solid and well animated. Calling it a Sekiro knockoff is underselling it, because it's knocking off quite a lot of things. I can see influence from Sekiro, Katana Zero, Hollow Knight, Laika Aged Through Blood. There's a dash of Sanabi in there. What I'm not seeing is much of an identity of its own. Smoke a bowl, smoke a bowl. Blimey. The hitbox on that attack. You've impressed me, sir. Ooh. Does he have a second phase? Guess not. Yeah, first try, bitch. It calls itself Tau Punk, which is the first time I've heard that word. Apparently it just means sci-fi, but people wear traditional Chinese hats a lot. I wasn't feeling like there was anything jumping out at me. The combat was kind of bland and over-generous with the parry mechanics. Wait, he dropped something. Come back, Lift. I thought the contextual button press was to pick up the thing. Oh, that's right, the map is fucking useless. A mysterious Fangshi. I mean, you don't even know what a fucking Fangshi is, and this is a mysterious one. That's like double mysterious. Hey, we have Wheatley at home. I mean, ninjas technically aren't supposed to dress up in black pajamas either, but, you know, culture changes. Ninja! Yes, I am secretly an assassin.
Well, you wear black every day.
That's to lure people into a false sense of security. I feel like I need to put more time in. The ideas were starting to come out more at the very end of my hour, once I was through the prolonged tutorial walking you through the bog-standard platforming and the grappling hook. The grappling hook could have been introduced with a bit more ceremony, I thought. We just sort of have it. I was forgetting all about it by the end of the first hour, and I, in particular, should absolutely not be forgetting that I have a grappling hook. That's like Andrew Lloyd Webber forgetting how to suck. But look, we like Chinese things now. What if I told you about touching the poop, Nick? Point out the poop, laugh at the poop, admire the poop from afar, never, ever touch the poop.
No, George Lucas. You will never get me to rewatch Rise of Skywalker, even though I own a copy of it on my shelf.
My understanding was there were a lot of people who didn't know Elden Ring was a Souls-like.
What?
Do soaked tampons work the way like enemas work?
No, I do not actually have advanced syphilis. Thanks for your concern. It was also reviewed by like a podcast I was listening to this morning, and like two of the guys on the podcast liked it, and the other guy just seemed to really hate it. And he was like, "It's just busy work." And I was listening, going, yeah. I mean, I appreciate short games, but that's just because I'm a reviewer and it frees up time in my week so I can do other shit. You can't predict my weird switches of emphasis.